What's up everybody, this is NeoGodGoku. I'm coming at you with tutorial number 3. We're going to be talking about Goku's stamina breaks. Now again, these videos are intended for, the newcomer or somebody who just wants a general refreshment over characters like Goku and just overall the mechanics of the game. Now, in the later installments, I'm going to be discussing some of his best strings and combos and overall strategies that you can use for your playstyle with Goku, and I'm going to be throwing these out very frequently within the coming weeks. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. Now, Goku is a very, he's a very powerful character, okay? Especially if you're using it and you have the right hands to utilize this character. He's got everything, man. I mean, he's got the strength, he's got the speed, he's got the supers and the ultimates to match. You've got the easy stamina breaks. You got it all. And so let me show you some of the basic stamina breaks that you can use with this character. But first, before I do that, I want to let you know what the general rule of thumb is with this character, and you need to know this. A lot of people don't really talk about this, but the whole formula goes like this: a light attack, heavy attack, light stamina break. You can't do a light attack into a heavy attack into another heavy stamina break. It just won't work because they'll recover too quickly enough for you to pull it off. I didn't mean for that to happen. Hold on, let me take that little option off. Okay, so perfect example. Let's say I'm doing, I don't know, a light attack, going to heavy, try to go for a heavy attack. It just won't work. And the reason for that being is the character will recover too quickly enough for me to pull it off. Now, of course, there is a way for me to pull off a heavy stamina break with the character, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So now that you've understood that general rule of thumb, let me show you some of the best stamina breaks that you can pull off with this character. Now, every single time up until this fourth little kick, the fourth light attack, you can do the heavy attack link, which is this little swipe kick. Now, every single time Goku performs that little swipe kick, you can go straight into a light stamina break. So, just let me give you a couple more examples. You can do one light into heavy into a light stamina break. So, 1, 2, 3, like that. Perfect. And you can also do two lights into the heavy, into the stamina break. Perfect. Just like that. Easy. Now, the way to perform the heavy one is a little bit trickier. It's, of course, if you perform it enough, you'll get it, you'll understand it. It's fairly easy. All you do is you do the fifth light attack, which is that little elbow. And now note that since he did that little fifth elbow, this string will no longer be available. So what's going to happen if you press heavy is he'll do that little knockback kick. And that knockback kick can be followed up with square or X if you're on Xbox, which is the light attack. And that little light attack will look something like this. It's basically just a little vanish. I butchered that pretty badly right there, but let me show you again. A little vanish into that little kick. Pretty cool, right? Now what you can do is the second you do that little vanish, the second you see Goku perform that vanish, just press up and the heavy attack, which will do the heavy stamina break. Just perform that the second he does that little vanish, and let me show you exactly what that should look like. Just like that. Every single time. Fairly easy to perform. That's how you get your heavy attack off with the heavy stamina break. You can go for your little supers. You can do all that stuff. By the way, if you're using Dragon Fist, please stop. It's a very cheap move. I mean, I have no other way to explain it other than it being cheap. Only if you're using it online. If you're doing offline stuff, you're cool. It doesn't matter because it's fair. Online, however, very cheap. And I won't get into that in this video, but if you know what I'm talking about, just don't use it. So those are some of his basic stamina breaks, and another one that he has involves some of the heavy attacks. Now, if you're performing this little Z vanish, right, one of the best things to do to prevent your combos from dropping offline or online, excuse me, instead of going for this little stamina break here, which has kind of a higher drop rate, what you would want to do instead is you would want to Z vanish around, press light, and then go in for that little knee, which is the heavy hits. And so from the heavy hits, I don't know why that's performing right there. Just go like that, and then from any one of those little kicks, you can do what is it, a light stamina break, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So from the very first kick, which is this, with triangle or Y, again if you're on Xbox, you can perform a light stamina break. kind of a tight link, but I'll show you here in a sec. Just like that. You can perform that. Tight, so you don't want to do that, but what you would want to do if you're coming out of this is go for that little knee. Very, very bad angle. Thank you, Xenoverse, for the camera angles. Let me show you that again. This little knee, that kick right there, easy to perform. All that is like 4 triangles. Yeah, something like that. Because he does a lot of hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. So what you want to do after any one of those big hits, whether it's the first hit, whether it's the little kick right there, always perform that light stamina break. Go for your combos. And hopefully I explained that well enough. If not, don't feel afraid to tweet me, write a comment on here, and I'll kind of clarify that a little bit better for you. Just note that if you're doing the Z Vanish again, coming for the light attack, and go straight in for the triangles, and you'll find your little rhythm. And you'll find where it's easier for you to perform the stamina break. And again, it could either be after the first one, it could be after the second knee, or it could be after this little kick right there. Those 3 points, he can perform the light stamina break. And again, hopefully I clarified that, or made that a little bit easier for people to understand. And you know, that's pretty much it for Goku right now. I just want to cover the stamina breaks because I don't want to make this video like an hour long. But in the next video, I'm going to be doing a part 2 to this, discussing some of his combos and strings. So again, I hope you guys learned something new today. This is NeoGodGoku signing off, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night whenever you guys are watching. And happy holidays, everybody. Peace and love.